Good day to you, Facebook Live, Austin Men's Development. That's where this is streaming live. And this is a question that I got off of Reddit. I took this suggestion today to start looking at Reddit and answering questions on there and perhaps putting the video link. So wherever you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it on iTunes or Stitcher, be a part of our community. Come to the free link down below and join all the stuff that we have, man. We have the Austin Men's Development Group. We have free PDFs. We have all sorts of stuff for you to join and engage on, of stuff that works. Now, this is a question where it comes in saying, I'm fat, I'm socially awkward, and I like this girl. I like this girl. She's a waitress and she's amazing, and I'm out of shape. I'm depressed. I think that was there. I'm kind of paraphrasing his title, but it's on the Reddit dating advice little forum thing, and I'm new to Reddit, so I don't fully know. But here's the thing: is it goes on, as we've heard over and over again, of the different advice that we tend to have cultivated in this industry of dating, and it's horrible. And if you don't know me, I'm Steve Mayeda. I've been a dating coach since 2006. I've worked in a very different way. I don't believe in value or DHVs and bullshit like that. I believe in actually expressing yourself, and I've worked with some of the best people in the world. For those of you that don't know me, that's my intro. The thing is that we've cultivated this basically industry based on desperation. This industry which says that I'm in pain, get me out of pain. And for those of you that have been there, that are overweight, that you're depressed, that you're socially awkward, you're terrified to go out of the house, you don't have many wins in your life in terms of the dating arena, you don't have many wins in your life in terms of what society says is socially acceptable, here's what I say to you. And there's two sides of it. There's one that comes from compassion, and there's another side of me that's going to come hard. But before I get into this, the side of me that's going to come hard, all of these things you can change. All of these things you can change. And I'm just going to being a coach and working with guys who post a lot of stuff online and getting that suction of pain. Many of you don't change, and that sucks. And if you decide not to change, that's fine. That's your decision, but you are deciding to live that way for the rest of your life. See, the road to change and changing those difficult things is tough. It's doubtful. It hits you in the face. It challenges you on every level of all the different things that you never thought were challenged. And you have to do it every day. And it doesn't seem worth it. But then you're deciding to go with your constant comfort of the pain that you're complaining about. So that all being said, let's get into this. Look, let's start with the compassionate side. No matter where you're coming from as a man and you want to change your life, if you want to change your finances, if you want to change your depression, if you want to change your dating life, if you want to change your sexual dysfunction, if you want to change these things, you can. And here's the deal, is that stop thinking that you're different. Start being a part of a group that supports you. That's really why we started Austin Men's Development. Now it's getting huge and there's all these people on it, and we fractured off into our paid groups and our paid boards, like the Men's Development Excellence or the TSL Online, or even the Men's Development Starter Package. I mean, it's $20 a month. It's great. The thing is that you need to be a part of a support system to know it's okay. Look, wherever you're at, your value as a human being. Oh, look at that. There's this little baby deer. That's crazy. Bambi's over there. I should have shown you guys. But anyway, your value as a human being is always there. It is always there. So that means what gives you your worth in terms of being able to have a connection with somebody, that's always there. What gives you your sexuality, which makes you a man, which makes you somebody that has the drive and ambition that you have, it's always there. Nobody can take that away from you except you. What gives you your worth and your value as somebody to talk to, somebody to share time with, somebody to be a part of your life, that is always there. And the only person that can take that away from you is you. Now, check this out. Here's the thing, is if you want to change, that road is tough. And most of you won't. And that sucks. And so for me, I'm coming from a background of addiction. It's been something that's fucked with me for my entire life. If any of you guys want to talk about that at any point, hit me up. But that's a huge part of my life. Getting clean was a huge part of my life. And the statistic on that, especially where I'm at now, I've been clean for 8 years, almost 9 years now. And it's not about the time, it's about the day, people. But I've been clean for that long, and the statistics for that are like 1 or 2%, right? Now, when I was getting clean way back in 2008, And, it was like the 20th time I was getting clean. It's been a problem my whole life. If that was something that I listened to, then I never would have made it. So see, this is interesting because on this guy's Reddit thing, he gives all the checklists of why it sucks. I'm overweight. I'm out of shape. I can't function as a normal human being. I'm depressed. I'm socially awkward. All this sort of shit. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, fuck, man. I hear it. I get it. You in your head have already made up the story of why you're going to fail. But here's the thing. All those things took time to build up. Or maybe they were done to you. Maybe you were born with it. Maybe you were victimized. I don't fucking know. But all those things have years and years, however old you are. If you're 20, if you're 30, if you're 40, there are multiple decades of time which has built up that depression, that social awkwardness, that lack of being in shape, all that sort of stuff. Man, I didn't work out for 15 years. And now I do it like a maniac, right? And it's harder. It's harder. My brother who worked out the whole time, it's much easier for him. But the thing is that it's going to take time to rewrite that, and it's going to take a long time, and that there is no quick fix to it. There's no quick fix to you getting over your depression. If there is and it works, then that means it'll crash. There's no quick fix to your diet or getting in shape. And if there is and it works, that means it will reverse itself even faster than it worked. Right? And there's no quick fix to you not being socially awkward. You're going to have to work on that. And there are ways to work at that. That's the thing. There are ways for every single problem in your life that is fucking you up. There is a way to correct that. And if you are not taking action on that, then you're simply agreeing to keep living the way you're living. And that's fine. I get it. But don't try and snow the snowman here. Don't try and, it's 100 degrees out here on the 4th of July. Don't try and, blow smoke up anybody's ass. We all can see it. We all know where you're at. Or you're not fooling anybody. Maybe you fool some people with an online presence, but anybody that you meet. See, the thing is that it can be very easy for you to, let's say if I'm in massive debt and I want to get out of debt. Right? It's very easy for me to decide to go back to living in debt no matter how bad that can be because I know it. It's comfortable. It's something which I'm aware of. The pain I can deal with. But this new frontier of getting out of debt, saving money, fucking up, and going through all these problems and not having the same luxurious lifestyle that I have as a debt person might have or whatever it is, might be too difficult and too challenging. And when it comes to dating and women, this is huge. And so what I say to this guy is like, look, man, you're not going to be able to get this waitress. And if you do, that would actually only hurt you. Your job and your journey is a commitment to yourself to get out of that depression, to get out of that out of shapeness, or whatever you want to call it, to stop being socially awkward and to work towards that. And I'll tell you this from being a dating coach for as long as I've been, it's going to take you minimum 9 months. And to be in shape and to be healthy, minimum 9 months. And to get out of depression in order to see where you're at, what's wrong, or if you're working with a therapist, you're working with a psychologist or psychiatrist, it's going to take you minimum 9 months to be able to kind of put your finger on where you might need to go in this. And that's the commitment. But the sad thing is a lot of guys don't take it because that hurts. That is going to hurt you. That is going to not feel good for a long time. And a long time could be 1 day, it could be 2 days, but more than likely it's going to be 3-4 months of confusion, of doing the same thing, of forcing yourself to kind of be active in these different new adventures of your life. And fuck, man, that's the shitty thing, is sadly, a lot of people don't take that. And it's hard to do. It's something that I've done. It's something that I don't like repeating. I've done it multiple times with multiple things in my life. 1 is getting clean. Number 2, women. Number 3, getting healthy. Man, I remember I hadn't run a mile in 15 years. I hadn't exercised in 15 years, and I remember finding the recipe for that. It took me about 3 years to figure out what diet worked and what. And then I still look for those things. But that's a part of being healthy. We all have this assumption when we're in pain, the opposite of that pain is going to make us happy, and that could be further from the truth. In any case, I'm going to end this here. Guys, if you like this sort of thing, if you want to build this dialogue, the reason why we make videos, put out podcasts, or wherever you're listening to this or watching this, hopefully you're watching on the Austin Men's Development Board, but it's so that we could be a part of a community. Now, here's the thing with community. There's a lot of people that sit on the sidelines, but I like the people that are active. go to the free stuff link down below this video, go to the free stuff link on this podcast, wherever you're listening to it, and man, subscribe to what we're doing. Download our PDFs. They work. They're there for you to work. Start interacting on our groups and start taking yourself seriously, because this is something that we've been doing for 11 years as a group, as a community, and it's something that you can do. I get that it may not be the most appealing thing. It's not a pill. It's not a quick fix. It's not some alpha empowerment bullshit. This is about winning in real life. This is about the actual story of your success. And do you want to live it every day, or do you just want it to be a page that you can brag about and say that you accomplished something or thought you did? That's what we do. So hit up the free stuff link down below, join the Austin Men's Development community, interact, download the PDFs, watch whatever videos we send out to you, and it'll be good stuff. All right, Steve Mayeda signing off. We'll talk to you guys soon, and have a good 4th of July. Later.